Frederick Douglass was separated from his parents at a very early age. His life as a slave was no more cruel than of scores of others caught in similar conditions. Lack of family attachment and sights of incredible inhumanity filled his early memories of a slave.
Here is what Delisha Patterson had to say about being a slave.
I will take a knife and cut my own throat from ear to ear before I would be owned by you.
In 1825, his master sent him to Baltimore to live with Hugh Auld. Miss Auld was very kind-hearted and exposed Frederick Douglass to reading and writing. Slowly, she taught him the basic fundamentals of reading and writing until her husband stopped her. With the basic background, he began his self-education.
Douglass had many attempts to freedom, but he always found himself to be unsuccessful. But finally, in 1838, Douglass managed to escape on a train wearing a sailor suit and identification papers provided by a free black seaman. He managed to make his way to New York, where British sympathizers paid his slaveholder for his freedom.
Douglass quickly became involved with the anti-slavery movement in the North. At an abolitionist meeting, Douglass delivered a very moving speech about his past as a slave, and was immediately hired as a lecturer by the Massachusetts Anti-Slavery Society.
Douglass is very much like the great Martin Luther King Jr., with the same viewpoints and aspirations, both wanting freedom and racial harmony.
The way he self-taught himself a new language and learned to speak it in such a well manner is like learning a foreign language and being able to debate and fluently speak it in a matter of 5 years.
Despite his self-taught education, Douglass was a forceful and even eloquent speaker, which inspired many young students who even wrote biographies about him. He also campaigned for Abraham Lincoln in the spring of 1860.
Douglass, along with Lincoln, agreed that a civil war was the only way that slavery could be destroyed and his people be set free. He also called on Lincoln to enlist black troops in Union armies, feeling that African Americans should have a part in their own liberation. Since 1841, Garrison was FD's mentor. Garrison had very radical anti-slavery views. He called the Constitution a pro-slavery document. Because of this, Douglass and Garrison fought in 1851 till the end of the Civil War.
As William Lloyd Garrison said, "No compromise with slavery, no union with slaveholders."